Hi everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel tonight. It's our Saturday night live stream. I am so stoked. And I have got to send out a message and my phone is not anywhere to be found. So sorry about that, you all. But I hope you're having a good night. I hope things are going well. This was the last live stream under daylight savings times. So I've been a little wound up getting it ready. Ha ha. Did y'all catch that? Daylight savings time and wound up getting this ready? Okay, so I know that was terrible. So for those of you who are joining us a little later and you're going to catch this broadcast on the replay, I got good news for you. We're going to be giving away some shout outs today in the live stream, but you have a chance to win a shout out even though you are going to see this tonight. Wouldn't you like to know how to do that? Well, it's not going to be difficult at all. All you have to do, if you come in and you catch this as not a live stream, but as a replay, then all you have to do is be the first person in that says, I want a shout out. Okay? That's not really hard. So the first person to leave a comment down below on the replay that says, I want a shout out, you're the one that's going to get the shout out. Okay? So, and the first one in the live streams always gets a shout out, always. So, first person in. Okay? So, we're just going to hang out here for just a minute. I got a couple of things, housekeeping things to do, and I want to remind you that on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. we have the Travel Tuesday Trivia and Tips right here on this channel, 10 a.m. And we always have our Saturday live streams going on at 7 p.m. on a Saturday night. So that's where we are. That's what's going on. And you all just sit tight and relax. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some tea. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, you all, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. I see Fairy-Anna Vlogs just came in. Hey, Fairy-Anna Vlogs. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I just had to step out to get my drink. I've been coughing off and on ever since getting back from Alaska. I just can't get rid of this cough. So thank you. Appreciate that. Fairy-Anna, how is your diet going? What's your latest update? It has been a couple of days since I've been on. Okay, Fairy-Anna is saying she's tired but doing well. So yay for that. And Fairy-Anna, you'll get a shout out for tonight for being the first one in. So I'll be putting that out on Twitter shortly. 36 pounds. Wow. Wow. Good for you. And for those of you guys who catch this on replay, Fairy-Anna has been doing a super job losing weight, and she's been showing us, not just telling us, but showing us as she goes along how she's doing it. And we can cheer her on with her successes because that's what she's having. And Fairy-Anna, you're doing a great job. So close to 40. You'll make it. You'll make it. So 4 more pounds. You'll get there. You know, if you've come 36, so I know you can do 4 more. You know, you got this far. So, oh, I got a message here. Hang on. Okay. Okay, this is somebody that's wanting to make sure we're going to be on live. They can't, she's saying that she can't come in right now, but she hopes to be here around 7:30, and that's fine. Gloria will be glad to have you whenever you come in, if you can. So yay. All right. So I've been posting stuff about Alaska, and we have got our latest video up about the snowball fight, which my daughter started it. I know you're thinking that my daughter would never start anything. This is my younger daughter, though, that we're talking about, not Stellar, who's usually on here. And yes, I have video proof that she is the one that started the fight with the snowballs in Talkeetna. So if you haven't seen it, go over there, check it out. It's the video that's right before this one, so make it easier for you to find. So we've got several people tonight who I think are going to be out, but if all goes well, we will have a visitor. Amber should be coming in shortly. And Laurel had talked about coming in, but it's her birthday weekend. So she's celebrating like last weekend and this weekend. And so she may not be able to come in, although I sent her a link. So we'll just see what happens. You didn't get to see the snowball one yet. Well, you'll get it when you get a chance, when you get time. I don't think I've seen your most recent video either. But when you get time, we really had a lot of fun, but she's a mess. She is a mess. And she looks, I have to say, like she's about 14 years old, but she's not. She's actually 30, and she's old enough to know better than to start a snowball fight with her mom. But she started it. I had to finish it. You know how that goes. And I think any parent can probably understand how that goes. So, but I won, I think, my opinion. It was. We had a blast. So it was really funny, though, because she and there was another friend of mine that came with me. And so they're walking around the end of the car. They'd gone shopping. And while they're in the store shopping, I am stockpiling as many snowballs as I could make. And I took a photo when I had like, I don't know, 6 or 8 snowballs. But I put together a lot more. So they came around from the back of the car. And one of them goes, "You're filming. Why are you filming?" And so I threw the snowball. I missed, but she knew what my intent was. And so then it was on. She picked up a snowball and threw it to me, and I was like, no, 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 no. So it was on. So hang on a second. Amber just messaged me. Let me see. She fell asleep. I'm going to say, that's okay. Come on in. So we'll see if she goes ahead and comes on in. All right. Because So because we're looking at daylight savings time coming in tomorrow and regular time going away, I actually have some jokes from the Well-Made Clock and puns and one-liners.com. These are online. So we'll see if Amber can get here. If she does, I'm going to give her just a minute to come in and join us before I start telling the jokes. Okay. She hasn't seen the message yet. We'll give her just a minute. So, all righty. I don't see Stellar Piper in yet either. Oh, well. Trying to see here. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple of tweets there. I just went ahead and looked at them on the computer instead of on my phone. But they're your usual, hey, follow me, I follow you kind of thing. So, all righty. So our shout outs tonight, I've got them listed in the drop down section of the video. And first person, third person that comes in also at about the 15-minute point, which we're coming up on. So Fariana, if nobody comes in, you're going to wind up getting 2 shout outs. Okay, so shout out winners of the first comment and then number 3 and 9 in the live stream, and then at 15 minutes and 30 minutes. So, and I've got all that in the description box so you guys can check it out. And I got to tell you, I have to wonder if notifications are going out for these live streams, because sometimes we're really, really busy, and then sometimes like tonight, we don't have so many people in here. Fariana, are you running into that with some of your stuff, that maybe information is not quite going out like we would hope? You did not get the notification. Okay. We spring forward our clocks. Yes, spring them forward. So we're saying goodbye to standard time and hello savings time. Okay. So country living and adventures. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you could join us. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you. Is this who I think it is? I can't see. Let me see here just a second. Okay, well, country living and adventures. Girl, that sickness I had sucks. Yeah, I know who you are now. Okay. You got the StreamYard link to come on in and join us, did you? Okay, this I don't know why my computer just froze. Sorry. Since it froze, I don't know if y'all can see me or not. So, my computer's still been weird ever since that update. So I'm still going to fuss about that with the Microsoft update. Okay. She's not going to join us. She just woke up. All right. Well, at 7:15, I was doing the shout out, and you came in just right on top of that. So country living and adventures, you're going to get a shout out for being here at 7:15, because my computer just started again. So that's good to know. It's just been a real nightmare since that update, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go on to that. All right, country living and adventures. I'm writing you down, and you and Fariana for shout outs. All right. Here's our joke of the evening. These are time jokes for daylight savings time, bringing the clock forward. What did the robber say to the clock? Let's see if you guys can guess this. So, what did the robber say to the clock? These are jokes about time. or about clocks? Country Living and Adventure says she's glad it's getting warmer. I wish it would. We had snow yesterday, so I'm hoping for warmer. Oh, she doesn't know. No, Fariana Vlog says no clue. Hands up. Yep, it was hands up. What did the robber say to the clock? Hands up. So, yay! Good for you, Fariana. Just another fun one. Why did the pendulum stop moving? You know, the pendulum on the clock is the part that just goes back and forth. It just swings. Can't get my arm to cooperate. It just swings. Oh, Fariana says it's cold here still. Yep. Country Living and Adventures is rubbing it in. She says it was warm where she is yesterday. Yep, it got tired, sort of. The pendulum just lost its swing. Think about dancing, swing dancing. Mariana Vlog says, gosh, it's a hard one. It fell. Nope. Pendulum stopped moving because it lost its swing. Here we go. I didn't say the jokes were good. I just said I found them. Yep. And she brought up weather. I just have to see what weather is going to be like here. I've been hiding from it. Okay, the weather here, it is currently 38 degrees, and we're looking at a low of 26 tonight. So it's not going to be warm tonight. The low of 26. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 60 and then drop down to 33. So hopefully it'll start getting more springish. Okay, Country Living and Adventures said, why did the minute hand give up ticking? Have no idea. No idea. I'm with Farina. I have no idea. Sorry, Fariana. I don't know where the other one came from. So Fariana and I, neither one of us knows. So Elba's out here. Okay, we must have lost her for a second. Here we go. Why did the minute hand give up ticking? Because the minute hand gave up counting the seconds. All right. We'll go with that one. That's funny. Okay. And I've got one. Why did the man throw the clock out the window? This is an old one. He wanted to see time fly. Yep. Yep. Whoops. I don't know why my phone just started weirding out on me. Okay. But yeah, he wanted to see time fly. The other one I found is, what time does the duck wake up? What time does the duck wake up? It's a duck. Sometimes I wonder if they even sleep. But quack on, yes, quack on dawn is the quack of dawn. She got it. She got it. We know what you meant, girl. It's all good. It's all good. And the next one. Let's see. The next one is, oh, it's just a one-liner. Okay. How can you tell when your clock is hungry? It goes back 4 seconds. It's a play on words. It goes back 4 seconds. So I thought that was kind of cute. Maybe not. So we've got bad jokes, bad weather, and us just hanging out, having fun with it all. But yay for us, right? But yeah, I'm thinking that YouTube must not be sending out notifications on this. And I don't know if it's StreamYard or what's going on. I don't really know what to make out of it, because the it seems like when I was using the platform with the other software and stuff that they have set up, that the notifications were going out, but I switched to StreamYard several months ago because it's just super easy to do and super easy for guests to join. But notifications aren't going out. I don't know what's up with that. So if y'all figure it out, let me know. Because it's kind of a pain. Oh, Country Living and Adventure says it's 50 degrees where she is. Girl, rub it in. Of course, now you're a couple of hours further south. So further south you go, the warmer it is. And you're lower in elevation. I'm in a higher elevation. But it stinks having this much cold weather. I guess Mariana will probably tell you the same thing. When it's cold, nobody wants to go outside and play or shop or do anything. You know, with me, I just want to cuddle up with my soft blanket and my hot chocolate and my Kindle. That's all I want to do when it gets cold. Okay, here. I've got somebody who keeps messaging me on Instagram. How do you all get rid of people on Instagram that you don't want to have message you all the time? He even tried calling me the other night at like 1 o'clock in the morning my time. And I can't figure out how to block him. Anybody have suggestions on that? So, oh well, I guess I'll figure it out at some point. Mariana says she goes to their message or profile and blocks them. I was having trouble doing that. I'll spend some more time on it. I was trying to do it on the computer. It may be something I have to do on my phone. That could be the reason I'm having trouble. So I'll do some more checking, see if it's something I have to do here on my phone. You know, I wish I am not quite up to speed on Instagram. I'm still learning. If on the phone, 3 dots at the top of their profile, 3 dots, where is this guy? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Whoops. Yes. Restrict. I think I got it. Thank you. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Thank you. I think that should do it. Awesome. Thank you, Fairy-Anna. Because I'm still learning this with Instagram. Cannot figure it out. So, yay. Thank you. Fairy-Anna, I wish I could reach through the screen and give you a hug for that one. Because I sure would. Thanks. Because he's been driving me crazy. And I really think it's probably a scammer. But, of course, they always say, no, I do not scam and all this stuff. But I really think he's a scammer. So, Country Living and Adventure says tomorrow is going to be 60 degrees for the high right here. That's incredible. I wish I could have that. Can you share some of that? Some of that warmth? Oh. Tomorrow's going to be 60. Can't believe it. And you all, we had a stream that was, well, not a stream. We had a video that was supposed to go up Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And I realized after Tuesday that it was scheduled for the wrong date. So I'm going to adjust that, and we'll have a video up this coming Tuesday. But it's going to be tips rather than trivia. A Fairy-Anna vlog says, I get annoying people too. I had one person today message me on Twitter trying to convince me his family is poor and needs money. Yeah, this is where I think this guy is going. When they start out saying hello, and which is not that big of a deal, but says, hello, I see you online. You are such a nice person. Are you a Christian? And you go, yes, I'm glad you found me online. And the next thing is, good, because Christians have big hearts. You know where that's headed. And I get you. I get you completely, Fairy-Anna. We've got tons of medicals which are killing us. I mean, and I couldn't have gone to Alaska without having a free hotel night, somebody else helping with all of the other expenses, and having this gift just fall in my lap, along with super cheap tickets. But that was one of those things, though, that makes no financial sense, but it makes 100% sense as far as an emotional aspect, because my younger daughter got to come and she had the stillborn. So even if I'd had to take out a big loan, it would have been worth it. Just give her something positive to focus on. And let's see. Country Living says, I'm legit poor too. Fairy-Anna says, yes. And says, but I don't beg for money unless a situation comes up. Country Living says, I got you. You know, you got to go with what's clean and hanging in your closet when you're fixing to do a live stream. What can I say? I know. And Country Living and Adventures is giving me a hard time for wearing red because she says it's a crimson tide color and that she's so proud of me. But we give each other a hard time. I'm still trying to convert her to becoming a Vols fan, and it is not working. I've given up, though, almost. Busy Lady is here. Hey, Busy Lady. How are you? I hope your night is going well. Yay, Busy. Yay. All right. Okay, so it's 7:30. Okay, it just turned 7:30 on my clock. And Busy Lady, you came in, so you get a shout out. CCA. I've got you all written down. So yay, shout outs. Busy Lady says, doing okay. How are you? Hate the time changes tonight. We're doing okay. Doing all right. Kind of like you. I'm kind of bugged out. I like fall better. I had a church that in the fall, we did a fallback breakfast because you're going to church at the same time you've been used to, and then we would have this big breakfast. But you can't do that in the spring because we lose it. Oh, Country Living and Adventure says, roll tide, roll baby, and says the tide is going to roll in and drown football next season. Hopefully not. Hopefully the only game, if you're going to lose one game, hopefully it will be to the orange and white team. Just saying. The Vols. Fariana says, I'm tired by 7 p.m., so I don't mind the time change. Gotcha. But the nice thing about it is, you know, it's crap in the mornings because it's dark for a while, but it is nice to have the light a little bit longer. I wish we could just stay on daylight savings time all the time and have a little more daylight and quit this switching back and forth. Some states, you know, don't switch. Like in New Mexico, I always have to stop and think, with my younger daughter being out there, which time zone is it? Because sometimes she's 2 hours from me and sometimes she's 3 hours from me. And that's because they don't change. They stay on the standard time. So I wish we could go to daylight though. Yeah, everybody's saying hi. I know. Very annoying, Busy Lady. Very annoying. It just stinks. But they say it helps with energy. I think originally there was probably another reason for it, but they say it now helps save some energy and, you know, conserve, and it's greener and all that stuff. But if we could just stay on one. Country Living and Adventure says, I love going to have longer daylight. I'm ready for 9 p.m. sunset and bonfires, s'mores and beers, and four-wheeling. Yay. Plus, spring break is coming up. That's another huge advantage of having daylight savings time because it means it's coming sooner. Does anybody have plans for spring break? Busy Lady says, it's going to be dark when I have to get up in the morning. Yeah, that's the bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah. But, so who's got plans for spring break? With me, I'm just going to kind of do some short day trip videos of some of like the little communities and small towns right around me. I haven't done that yet, so it's going to be kind of a, I don't quite want to call it a staycation. I'm going to be going out, exploring some of the communities, but basically it's a staycation. They're day trips. So that's going to be my plans for spring break. Busy Lady says, yeah, my son's birthday is the 21st. He gets a week off of school during his birthday. Lucky butt. Isn't that the truth? That sounds like a lot of fun. Country Living and Adventure says, I have a four-wheeler. I love it. Get muddy with a cold beer in my hand. I love being a country girl. There you go. You have more fun when you're a country girl. All of us live here in the Southeast. We're blessed. She's going to go sightseeing this spring. Awesome. Where are you going to go see the sights? Where are you going to go? Are you going to get to Rome? Georgia. Let's clarify it. Georgia. 10? Wow. Good luck with that. 10's neat. Sightseeing sounds great. There you go. I think it will be. I'm excited because I took a map and I drew a circle around it to kind of get a feel for the geographical area where I am. And I started looking and really paying attention. And there are several communities that have some really interesting things to do, it sounds like. And of course, I'm talking about things like parks. I'm talking about things like museums, because there is one thing that a lot of small communities in the South have, and it's history museums. And I'll give you a secret. They are usually, not always, but usually there is some gray-haired lady that wants to take you on the tour and tell you all about everything in the museum. And that's part of what makes them really neat places to go visit. So we're going to do that. And a lot of times they're free. Sometimes it's just $1 or $2 to get in. So cheap or free, I can do that. Pack a picnic lunch in the car, take it, breakfast at home, do the picnic lunch thing, grab a pizza for dinner. It's all good. Rome's on the list. Rome, Georgia is just a cool looking place. I really wanted to go last year, and I'm hoping to get to go this year. And she says one trip she's going to a wine tasting in Fort Oglethorpe. That's going to be fun. You should vlog that. Basically saying nice and thrifty times are just as fun. Yeah, I think so. And we're in this area. We've got several state parks that I haven't been to, and I'm really close to Tennessee, so there's some in Tennessee, there's some in Virginia, and so I'll get to explore all of those and these little communities. And I'm finding out there's some really interesting bits of history scattered around here that are really kind of like never expected. So I'm gonna have fun vlogging those. So my spring break is going to be spent here. It'll be okay. Country Living and Adventures says, oh, I bought a big bottle of wine yesterday. I only had one glass full, and it's sneaky wine. Sneaky or sippy? And says, I just sipped on it and got buzzed. Powerful wine. Okay. I don't do wine much. Really and truly, like the only drinking I do is a little bit of moonshine now and then mixed with honey and lemon to cut a cough. Beyond that, I really don't get to do much. Medicines. So where did you go to buy it? Did you go to a winery? See, some of the comments are not updating. So I've got this running on my phone and on the screen. Oh, okay. Country Living and Adventure says she has a wine glass collection, and she went to Food City and bought it there. Would you believe? And if you ever get, there's a comment. Good. Would you believe if you ever get the chance to go in and just kind of gawk, the Food City in Abingdon, Virginia has a bar and a Starbucks and a lunch counter and, well, a hot bar in the area. And they got a fireplace in the grocery store. How crazy is that? But it makes it really interesting when you go get groceries. And now it's up where I can put it on the screen. I went to Food City and bought it there, she says. Yeah. Okay. Pulling it back up. Okay. But I gotta tell you, I was shocked to go into the Food City. This is new. It's their flagship. It's only been open a few months. Because never in my life have I even heard ever of a grocery store that had a bar and all that other stuff in it. Flip me out. Like, I've been to them that had the hot food, the buffet. Like, you could go and you could eat a hot plate and sit down or take it home. And I've seen them with a Starbucks in it, but not the whole enchilada. And Country Living and Adventure says, our Food City has a restaurant and a pharmacy and a hot bar and a salad bar and a gas station. Yeah, we've got that. The hot bar and salad bar and the gas station, as well as the restaurant and the pharmacy and the bar. So, crazy. It's like literally almost a one-stop shop. Yeah. What I really think is neat is how our community has changed and shifted. Like, I can remember back in the day, my grandmother and my mom used to like really get dressed. We would go into town, quote unquote, and we would go have the car's oil changed at Sears. Then we would go to JCPenney and we would have something to eat, and we'd go someplace else to get the hair done. And now it's all in the Walmart, and nobody dresses up anymore. You can go to Walmart and get your hair done. You can get your nails done. You can get the oil changed in the car, the new tires. You can grab lunch and get something to eat and shop for clothes and grab your groceries at the same time. And it used to be this really big deal to go out to the store or go out to town, and you would go to all these individual stores. Do you all remember that? Where you would go and it would be, you know, here you'd get one thing done and there you'd get another thing done. Then when you needed groceries, you had to go back out and go to the grocery store, and it wasn't just like one roof. I kind of miss those days, you know, because it would be something to get up for, get dressed for. I just go out and kind of, you know, kind of enjoy the town. But nobody takes time for that. Not now, anyway. So, I think we've gotten spoiled, too. And let's see, Amber Country Living and Adventure says, our Food City got a complete makeover. All the new shelves, coolers, flooring, and the meat department. It was interesting shopping there, watching the workers work on the store. I bet it was. For me, what do you think is the hardest thing about when they're working on it? For me, it's like stepping around everything. That's my big complaint. And then sometimes when they go and they put that glue on for the linoleum and it just stinks the place up. Yeah. It can be a mess. Okay, and I've got 7:47 now. I'm going to cut this at about 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to cease at about 8. Yeah, and the other thing, too, about working on the store is sometimes those parking places that are close to the store are all taken up by work vehicles, so they can get things in and out of their trucks. Another message here. Hold on. Okay, the person who messaged me a little while ago is not going to make it. That's okay. We'll give her a break. Lots of people seems to have had things going on tonight. There's even been a comment about moving this back to Sunday nights, that it might be easier. We're going to toss that out on the group in a couple of days and let you all decide. We'll vote on it. I think that's the most fair. Candy the Wee Service Dog says, sorry everyone, I got home late. It's all good. All good. And I just told them that about 8 o'clock we're going to end at 8. So about 10, 11 minutes there. Did you have a good birthday? Inquiring minds want to know. Because you all, it is Laurel's birthday, I guess. Is it actually this weekend or was it last weekend? I know you're celebrating both weekends, as any bodacious lady should do. You should get as much mileage out of a birthday as you can. And Country Living and Adventure says, our food city was going to put in a Starbucks, but people here don't have enough money to support it. We're in a poor area. I got you. You know, I'll tell you, the way I can afford Starbucks is by getting them free. When you use Bing and you do the search engine, I may have talked about this before, but as you do Bing, every search, you accumulate points. And then after a while, you get enough points, you can get a Starbucks card. And they have like, there's usually a set of games every day that you can play. And that helps you accumulate more points. And so it generally takes me about 3 or 4 weeks to get enough for a Starbucks card. But I've noticed, and y'all correct me on this if you think differently, but I've noticed that Starbucks always tastes better if it's free. They're pretty good anyway, but free just makes everything taste better. And Candy the Wee Service Dog said, yes, she did. Awesome. I'm glad. And she says, yesterday was her birthday. So happy birthday late. I wasn't sure if it was yesterday or today, but I knew you were celebrating last weekend, which is super cool, and that you were getting to do stuff this weekend, which is super cool. She had the road trip for her birthday. That's, yeah. How did you have a good time on the road trip? Were all the traveling conditions great? I hope you didn't get caught in some of the storms and stuff that came through. And let's see, Country Living and Adventure says, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's Microsoft Rewards is the name of the program. And I love it. And you don't have to get Starbucks. Like if Starbucks isn't your thing and you're doing the Microsoft Rewards, let's say you want an Amazon card. They have those. And they're like $5 cards, but the more points you accumulate, the bigger the cards are. But eventually you can get like a movie ticket. So it's pretty cool, I think. And like last time, I don't remember what I got last time. But like you can get a $5 Walmart card, Starbucks, Burger King, Domino's, you know, as you accumulate points. Hey, John Crabtree's in. Hey, John. The party can get started. Hubby's here. Hi, John. Hey. A busy lady saying hi. Candy the Wee Service Dog says, I do Starbucks once a month. I only get a Frappuccino and Candy gets a Puppuccino. Aren't those things great? Tolly thinks puppuccinos are like the coolest thing going. Country Living says that her John is sleeping. Doing well, happy belated, he says. But yeah, I think those little treats are important. They kind of keep us all pepped up and ready for the world. You know? Which is pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can just share this real quick. Let me pull it up here. It says, did someone say party? Yes. Yes, Candy the Wee Service Dog has had her party. And she's partying again this weekend. Way it should be. The way it should be. Country Living and Adventure says, her husband's snoring. My husband's saying he doesn't snore. He just breathes loudly. I ain't touching that one. Not touching that one at all. All right. Just for you, Amber, I'm going to show you what I mean by Microsoft rewards. Because it's so cool. Okay. So, like, all right, I've got like 72.52 in points, so I can cash it in. But sometimes I'll just let them roll because I get a bigger gift card. And then they have these little games that you can play, and I've already played them, but, you know, you can accumulate a few points each day that way, and then you get bonuses. But on down, well, let me just go up. Wait a minute. My last reward, okay, was a $5 Amazon gift card that I got. But some of the other rewards, they've got really some neat stuff. Rewards. Oh, and husband, busy Fairyana, was able to help me figure out how to block somebody on Instagram. Yay. So, okay, here on the Microsoft rewards, you've got different sweepstakes you can redeem for. And like, I never do sweepstakes. I want the guaranteed thing. But if you want to, you can donate to some of these organizations that they have listed here. But looky here, like, okay, you get $5 Amazon, $5 Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Bell if you like it, Starbucks. You can save up and get a movie ticket, Burger King. You know, you can save up and get the Hulu card, Chipotle, which I've never done. There's a Target e-gift card. Now, that's probably got Busy Lady's name written all over it. Walmart. So I've used the Walmart card for gas and stuff. Regal. Yeah, these are just little things, and it's free money because you get it by doing your internet searches on Bing after you set up the account. If you're into makeup, there's Sephora. Just some neat stuff. And so even if you don't have a lot of money, you can still earn some points sometimes and treat yourself. And it's like it's just a fun little thing. But like I said, I'm telling you that food always tastes best when it's free. Country Living and Adventures also says, I love parties. I prefer parties that include bonfires, barbecues, and drinking beer. Candy the Wee Service Dog says, yes, we had great weather going to and coming from, which is great. Says, I have multiple color nails from our girls' night. Yay. I'm glad you got good weather because so much of it has been terrible lately. So I'm glad you had good traveling weather. I know Nashville had some horrific stuff, some very sad, bad stories coming out of there. So I'm really glad you didn't have to deal with any of that while you were traveling. Country Living and Adventures says, LOL, John. Yeah, they all say that. Okay. And Candy the Wee Service Dog says, yes, they are. Busy Lady's laughing. Candy says, Starbucks is my guilty pleasure. I like Starbucks. Duncan, busy lady's claiming Duncan. I just knew you'd claim Target, busy lady. I just knew it. No, I didn't know about Fetch rewards. I got to check into those. Is it fetch.com? I got to check that one out. Oh, and husband, Candy, the wee service dog, was saying that her dog, Candy, likes puppuccinos too. Yeah, Starbucks and Dunkin' are both dangerous places. Yep. Busy lady wants to know what hubby gets there. Very cool. Ah, now she's claiming the Target card. I knew it. I knew it. And I am not even going to pronounce that. It's the caramel blah, blah, blah. That's what that says. Ah, busy lady likes the mocha one. See, all I ever get is the passion fruit tea, and once in a while, just a plain old hot chocolate. So even the plain drinks are good. There you go, Candy. Ha ha, John. If you come to Natty, then you have to go both places. There you go. And he's liking the bonfires idea. Me and John are going to try to go to Canada this summer. Oh, you're going to have such a fun time. It's gorgeous. And there are so many neat places to camp. It's just, oh, I'm jealous. Yes. Busy Lady says, Fetch Rewards is an app. You scan your receipts and get gift cards just like the ones you were showing. Ooh. I'm writing that one down. I got my pen, got my paper. The only thing about apps is my phone is running out of space. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a bigger phone eventually. But I'm going to check into that app regardless because it sounds like it would be worth possibly getting rid of a couple of apps. Yeah, hubby says he'd like to visit Cincinnati. Yes. We have talked about it. We've talked about going this spring if we can. We've got some things that have happened, and we're going to make an announcement on that later in the week. Let's see. Busy Lady says, what is in the puppuccino? I've only seen it on YouTube and worry about the sugar. The puppuccino, all I do for that is take a little cup and put some of the spray foam on it. What do they call it? Whip foam. I can't think. Somebody help me out. What is that called? And Country Living and Adventure says we're going to meet a YouTube friend, Amanda Howell, and her daughter. And she says they're going to be staying at her place. Busy Lady says that's a good question, Gayle. Do you know? Yeah, it's that dessert foamy stuff out of the can, and you put it on, and I can't think of the name of it. I hate having a head injury. You put it on desserts, and you spray it out of the can, and it's got the nozzle on it, and it's the foamy stuff, kind of like Cool Whip. Busy Lady says it's worth getting. I think I can refer you somehow. I will have to check into that. Good. Because if you can refer me, maybe you'll get something. Candy the Wee Service Dog says our church sent an email saying no hugging or shaking hands in church for now because of the crazy virus. Yes. Yes. Ah! Whipped cream. Yes. That's what it is. It's whipped cream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what it is. And so they squirt the whipped cream in the cup, and that's a puppuccino. And Candy likes it. Tomlin likes it. It's good stuff for them. Yes, whipped cream. Thank you. Oh, cool. So she lives off grid. Awesome. I'm thinking we'll have to do the same thing. Go back to Canada or live off grid, or both. But I thought sugar was so bad for dogs. I don't think there's a lot of sugar in it. So I don't know. I'm kind of speechless here. Can you guys help me out? Because I don't know that there's a lot of sugar in it, but Tomlin loves it. And Tomlin's over 13, so I don't mind treating him to puppuccinos now and then. But I may have to check with the vet on that. But now I've been guilty about sneaking him sugar treats that I guess I shouldn't have. Country Living Adventure says, I make an awesome coffee at home. I brew my coffee. I had mint creamer and a tad bit of Italian sweet creamer and let it go cold and crushed ice and add liquid caramel and top it with whipped cream. Wow. You are your own Starbucks. Oh, okay. Hubby says, I was thinking about avoiding handshakes and hugs, but I'm always ready for a trip to Canada. There we go. Country Living and Adventures. That sounds great. Busy Lady says, maybe I'm thinking about artificial sweeteners being bad for them. My chi is only 7 pounds, so I'm super careful. Yeah, now, artificial sweeteners, the sorbitol is supposed to be horrible for dogs. But puppuccinos are so widespread around Starbucks. I don't know. But tell you what I'm going to do. My daughter used to be a vet tech, my younger one, and she still likes showing off her knowledge. So I'm going to send her a text later. She's the one I got in the snowball fight with. So I'll send her a text and ask her about it. But yeah, the artificial sweeteners are terrible. That the sweetener that's in like a lot of the breast mints and stuff, the sorbitol, is supposed to be horrible, as in kidney shutdown horrible. Country Living and Adventure says, I kick Starbucks ass. My friends love my coffee more than Starbucks. Oh yeah, winning. There you go. There you go. Well, I've got 8:06, so I'm going to be going. Let's just in another minute so everybody can say goodbye. Yeah, Tomlin's chunky, so he doesn't need sweets, but I have a hard time saying no. That's true. And the medicine that he's on is kind of not good for him. Hubby says we'll have to get together so we can try your coffee creation. There you go. We're supposed to go to Rome, Georgia last year with her. Okay, hubby? Remember that? But then Tomlin got sick. And this spring, we're supposed to take a trip if we can just keep everybody well. But I've got a video coming up on that later this week. We've got some sad news to talk about with Tomlin, but we're next week. Country Living and Adventure says, goodbye, everyone. Much love to everyone. And she says, John, you're on this summer. A road trip. Yes, but not during like close spring because we got to do all the community stuff. Lots of communities. So, yeah. But thank you all for hanging out tonight. It's been so much fun. And I got one more bad joke about the time. Oh, Candy the Wee Service Dog is saying no sugar in whipped cream. Good. She's clarified it for us. There you go. John Crabtree says, good night, all. It's good to catch up with you. I'm just going to leave you with this parting bad joke saying, I got a new clock yesterday, and it's broken already. It only lasted a day. Got a new 24-hour clock yesterday, and it's broken already. It only lasted a day. What can I say? Candy saying good night, John. I'm going to say good night to all of you all. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you all Saturday. I'm going to have a, yes, you're so proud. I found them online, okay? I got the jokes at thewellmadeclock.com and punsandone-liners.com. So there you go. But thank you all for coming out. I've got that other video about Tomlin coming out later in the week. And I'm going to be posting a survey. Somebody had asked about doing a live stream on Sunday night. So I'm going to be posting a survey in the group in a couple of days to kind of get y'all's input and feedback on that. If we want to do both Saturday and Sunday, keep it on Saturday, whatever we want to do. So, but thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a fabulous, bodacious week. And I think we all should take a lesson from Candy, the Wee Service Dog, on splitting her birthday up over multiple days. I love that. And a couple of different weeks there, too. So there you go. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Always hashtag be bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. Thanks. We'll see you. Bye, y'all.